I'm Matilde Stolfa and I'm an Italian artist. I'm based in the Netherlands. And my practice revolves around understanding the dynamics between coastal areas, rising sea levels, societal changes and economical changes. So my focus in Tainan was understanding how coastal areas changed throughout the last decades, especially focusing on salt farming and fish farming and how these practices that shape the landscape in a very specific way. I was traveling around Tigu. I've seen many abandoned salt pans in that area and also many fish farms. I just spend so much time there filming, which has kind of a maybe non too linear narration of these landscapes. And beside the video, I thought that it was also important to bring a bit of the materiality of what I've seen or what I experienced in the space. The brick walls were a big part of the work and the exhibition because they required so much physical labor. Many brick walls that you can find in the salt farms but also in the fish farms that are used to kind of define different plot of waters. So it's really a big part of the landscape because it kind of draws it. There are also some tiles that I made that are at the entrance, also recalling the mosaics of the salt farms because some of them have mosaics paved. So the spaces that I created here is also a small landscape that required lots of work and lots of efforts. The first part of the video is to kind of have the viewer really enter this landscape, and as the video goes, it focuses a bit more on how this landscape changed from a site of production to site of tourism. So those places became from being a place of labor to a place of leisure. And I think there's also a big contrast in there, and that was what I was really also interested in. During the filming, I had interaction with people that were in the places. I was filming some bird watchers who were photographing birds. But then at some point, one of them came to me and started speaking. She asked what I was doing, so I explained it to her. And it turns out that she was also taking photos of me. Taking photo, them taking photo of me, taking photo of them, taking photo of birds. And I think that was really interesting interaction. It's okay, how is this also activity defining this space at that very moment?